Welcome to CrashRacer. Today we're playing Wreckfest and we're going to have a go at the latest weekly challenge, which is a time attack at the Motorcity circuit. We need to complete one lap of the track in 1 minute 34 or less, and I'm going to be using automatic and manual gear. So I'm going to start with automatic gears and tuning settings of 5331. Okay, let's go. You can see my fastest time so far is just under 1 minute 26, but I think we can improve on that quite a bit. If you remember this challenge from before, this is I think probably the most unfair weekly challenge that there is on Wreckfest, in that there's barriers of course all the way around this city circuit, so there's not really many places where you can be taking shortcuts, but for some reason there's a really harsh penalty if you cut some of the curbs. But again, that's the thing, it's not even consistent. It's some of the curbs you can run over, like that one, tyres ran over it no problem at all, and this one. But some of them, if the wheels touch the curbs, then you get a big time penalty. So again, this corner we're okay, we can cut the corner here if we need to. I didn't actually touch the curbs anyway, but this next one is the big one. For some reason, if you cut over the curbs here, you're going to get a big penalty, and on the outside as well. Okay, down this long straight section now. Trying to get the braking right here is important. So easy to either brake a little bit too late or waste time by braking early, and again I think you get a time penalty here if you clang the barriers on the outside. We got through there okay. So now up towards the final chicane, and strangely enough really this is the only place where you can cut the corner and you don't get a time penalty on that one. Very strange, but we are across. I think it is quicker than 125. It is a final time of 124.483. Okay, I'm going to switch to use manual gears now, and let's see how we get on using the manual gears. I'm going to leave the tuning settings exactly the same though. 124.4 to beat then. Up through the gears and up to fourth just momentarily before we come to this left hand corner, and then down to second and try and hold as close as we can to the curb. That's not too bad. Back up the gears as the revs increase, and we'll be up into fifth gear here. We've got to get the braking right here. Down to third, and then I'm going to be dropping it to second here for the first of this left right section. Power through here and change up as soon as I can. Touch the barriers there. We'll have lost a little bit of time, but not too bad hopefully. Up to fourth momentarily, then back down to third. So I'm going to use third for these next couple of corners. Right, as we know, need to be very careful here not to touch that curb on the inside. That was a good line through there. Okay, all the way up through the gears now. Maximum speed down this straight. Then brake, back down into third gear. Now all the way back up to fifth and try and line ourselves up to cut this chicane. Can't cut it too much because there is a concrete post there holding that sign up. I normally just have to ease off the accelerator to make sure I get a good line through. I think you can probably send it through full speed, but you've got to be super accurate for that. That's a 123.623. So there's the gold trophy. Best of luck for all your attempts on this one. Hope you don't get too many penalties on those curbs and you manage to set some really good times. As always, watch out for the online racing video that will be out on Friday, and see you soon.